play.
He is into the motion. The runners go. Now the pitch is hit high in the air to left center field. Back goes Buford way back, and it is out. Grand slam for Reed.
Pitch swung on. There it goes. Oh, he hit that one way back.
Carew is going to try. Here comes the throw to the plate. He is safe. He's safe.
Here he comes home. The throw is high and outside, and he slides across.
There's a drive into right center field, headed up the alley, and it's going to be in for a base hit. One run is scoring. Tovar is home. Oliva is home. Killebrew is rounding third. He's heading for home.
The exciting season of the Minnesota Twins, the American League's 1969 Western Division champions. It all started on April the 8th in Kansas City.
Ladies and gentlemen, with everyone having butterflies in the stomach, including yours truly, here goes 1969 and Bunker's first pitch outside by John Flaherty, the umpire, ball one, and a pleasure to bring you in, Merle Harmon.
Thank you, Halsey, and good afternoon, everyone. From Kansas City's Municipal Stadium, Major League Baseball has returned.
Yes, Major League Baseball did return. After a disappointing seventh-place finish in 1968, hopes were high that the 1969 version of the Minnesota Twins, Martin's Marauders, would bring a winner to Minnesota. The Twins roster was sprinkled with many new faces. Among them was power-hitting Greg Nettles. It didn't take long for Nettles to make his contribution, for in the first game...
3-1 pitch, hit high to right field. Way back goes the right fielder, Oliver, and that one is gone. A home run for Greg Nettles. Up into the right field stand.
But Martin's Marauders found the going rough in the early days of the season.
Dick Woodson with the bases loaded. Boy, lead runner at third. And Woodson off the stretch. In comes the pitch to Keogh. There's a drive hit deep to right. Oliva going back. It's over and 10 all the way to the wall. Boy comes in to score the winning run. And that's going to do it. As Joe Foy comes across the plate. And the Royals win their home opener.
After the first four games, the record was 0-4. And then finally a come-from-behind win in California, another in Oakland, and with the score tied in the top of the ninth in Seattle.
Here's the stretch by Jack Aker. And the pitch. Swinging a line drive into left center field, and that ball is up the alley. Tony Oliva is going to score. Harmon Killebrew is at third, and he is being waved in. Harmon is going to score, and the Twins have a 6-4 lead. Reese is at second with a double.
After being on the road for 7 games, Martin's Marauders make their Metropolitan Stadium debut. Young Tom Hall turns in one of the season's great performances against California.
Here's the windup of the pitch to Reichard. A high fly ball to right field. Oliva going back at the warning track. Near the fence is under the ball, and he makes the catch, bounces into the fence, and down he goes. That's the third out of the ball game. Tony is up, and let's hope he is okay. So Oliva handles a long blast off the bat of Reichard, and it's 3 up and 3 down in the ninth inning, and the Twins win the opener shutout style.
Before the season started, manager Billy Martin promised the stolen base would be a key weapon for the Twins.
Harmon Killebrew up. Harmon today is 1 for 3. He got a single in the fourth inning. First time up, grounded to third. Last time up was called out on strikes. Here comes Carew home, and he is safe. He steals home to tie the ball game.
In the same game, the Twins' second win at home, Harmon Killebrew is at the plate. It's the last of the ninth.
Oliva leading at first. Eulander at second with 1 out. Fisher goes to the set and delivers. Swinging a ground ball through the right side. A base hit. Eulander is around third. Johnson's throw to the plate is not in time. The Twins win 6-5.
April 27th, with the season 3 weeks old, the Twins wind up a series in Chicago, and another Harmon Killebrew milestone helps vault the Twins into first place.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. There she goes, way back into left field, and number 400 is on the way. It's in there. The 400th home run for Harmon Killebrew.
The Twin bench is signaling to get the ball. They want whoever caught that ball to give it to Harmon, and Harmon will present him with another ball. Nice going, Killebrew.
Against Seattle, with the bases loaded, the Twins showed their willingness to gamble in order to score.
Carew way down the line at third again. He's giving Brandon and Kennedy pitch. Here he comes. Here's the windup of the pitch, and he is safe. He's done it again. Rod Carew steals home. Oliva goes to third. Killebrew down to second. And the Twins lead 5-0. That's the fourth run of the inning.
And then, on May 3rd, Leo Cardenas gets one of his 70 runs batted in for the season.
Wood at the belt. Looks at second. Now he throws. Knuckler hit on the ground toward right. It is knocked down by Alomar, but he can't pick it up. It bounces away. Eulander digs for the plate. Alomar recovers, but he cannot throw.
Boy, that might be an important tally.
As the Twins' victory total increased, so did the enthusiasm of the fans. On special days, such as Bat Day, it sometimes took a special effort for the announcer to be heard.
The amazing economy and efficiency of oil heat is the secret. So when you build, or when you replace a worn-out water heater, get the complete story on the oil water heater.
But the sponsor's message must be heard at all costs, right, Halsey?
Yeah, right.
Especially on the 1st and 15th.
Although physically handicapped part of the season, when Jim Cott was in the lineup, he was the same tough competitor whether on the mound or at the plate. May 7th at Cleveland against Louis Tiant.
Runners move off. Tiant is set for the 2-2 pitch. It's on the way, and Cott slams it deep into left center field. After the ball is Scheinblum, it may be over his head. It is. 2 runs are going to score. Across the plate is Manuel. Roseboro around third and heading for home. Scores easily, and Cott is at second with a double.
The Twins were full of surprises in 1969. Everybody was getting into the act, even Dean Chance.
The Twins runners, Greg Nettles on third, Leo Cardenas on second, John Roseboro on first. There's the stretch. Wilson delivers to the plate, and Chance swings and lines a base hit into center field. Nettles scores. Northrop is up for the ball. The bases will stay loaded.
On May 13th, the Twins are at home, and Baltimore manager Earl Weaver has just been ejected for protesting a balk call on his pitcher, Mike Cuellar. But he probably wouldn't have wanted to see what followed anyway.
The Orioles lead 2-1 in the last half of the 8th inning. Tovar at second, nobody out. Carew at the plate, and Mike Cuellar, the left-hander, at the belt. Here's the 1-2 pitch. There's a fly ball to right center field. Pretty well hit. Robinson after it. He can't get it. It's going all the way to the bullpen screen. Tovar rounding third. He's scoring. Here's Carew heading for third. They may try it. Carew is going to try. Here comes the throw to the plate. He is safe. He's safe at the plate and inside the park homer.
At one stretch in mid-May, no one was able to drive in a run for 21 consecutive innings. So on May 18th against Detroit, Tovar decided he'd rather do it himself.
Tovar on third, and Carew on second. And here he comes home. He's going to make it, and he is safe. Tovar steals home.
Rod Carew decided to follow suit. On the next pitch, he stole third, and then...
He's been using a windup with a man on third. And here comes Carew home. He gets home. The ball goes by Freehan.
Holy cow, how about that? Against high-powered Baltimore, the Twins have a 3-2 lead in the 13th inning. A great defensive play helps sew up the win.
And the 1-strike pitch. Swung on a high bouncing ball behind second. Here comes Carew. He's got the ball. The throw to first base is in time. He got him. Beautiful play by Carew, and the game is over.
Manager Billy Martin made good use of his bench, and when called on, handyman Frank Quillisi did his job well.
Here's the pitch. Breaking ball hit on the ground, and it is a great stop by Quillisi. The throw to first base is in time. And Robinson didn't think they got him. He argues with the first base umpire Springstead, but how about that stop by Quillisi?
That's Martin made the right switch, didn't he?
It's May 25th, Yankee Stadium. The Twins nurse a 2-1 lead in the bottom of the ninth in the first game. There are 2 out with Bill Robinson batting for New York.
Boswell pumps, in comes the pitch. Struck him out swinging, and the ball game is over. And Dave Boswell goes all the way on a 3-hitter as the Twins take the first game of the doubleheader by a score of 2-1.
The Twins have a chance to sweep the doubleheader. In the second game, the Yankees have rallied for 2 runs in the ninth, have the tying run on as Tom Tresh bats against the relief ace, Ron Peronowski.
And the pitch. Swinging a bounding ball at third. Quillisi grabs it. The throw to first base, and the game is over. The Twins hang on to win as Tresh is thrown out by Quillisi, and in the ninth for the Yankees, 2 runs, 1 hit. There were no errors, and 1 man is left on base. So the Twins have swept the doubleheader here, winning this one by a score of 3-2. Halsey, you want me to come in now?
Why, sure, Halsey. When the going got tough in the late innings, Ron Peronowski could be expected to ask the same thing.
Yeah, I think he did too, Merle. A few days later, the Twins return home, and Harmon Killebrew delivers a 1-2 punch against the same Yankees.
Here's the 1-1 pitch to Killebrew. There she goes, way back into left field. Forget that one, it is gone. A home run for Killebrew. And the Yankees' 2-0 lead has vanished on one swing of the bat by Killebrew.
The next night, Harmon swung again.
Cardenas takes his lead. Left-hander Fritz Peterson glances over there. Cardenas has a big lead now against the southpaw. Here's the pitch. There she goes, way back into left field. Forget it. A home run for Killebrew, way up into the stands. So he has found the stroke. A 3-run homer last night, a 2-run homer in the first inning to put the Twins into a quick lead.
Rod Carew had his version of the 1-2 punch. First against the Yankees.
Bases loaded now, 2 down. Twins lead 3-2 in the last of the 8th. Here is Carew coming for the plate. They throw. He is safe. He stole. Carew steals home for the 5th time. He slides to the inside of the plate.
And then against the Angels.
The count to Killebrew is 2 balls and no strikes. And now first base is open. Reese is the on-deck batter. And here he comes home. He scores. The ball gets away from Askew. Oliva goes to third, and the Twins lead 2-0. Rod Carew coming home. The pitch was low and got away from Askew. It'll go as a stolen base, however, since he had broken for the plate. Oliva goes to third, and it is 2-0. And Rod Carew now has tied the American League record for most steals of home in the season, 6th.
On June 20th, the Twins are tied for first with the Oakland A's as a 4-game series starts in Oakland. In the first game, the Twins lose a 14-inning 3-2 heartbreaker and drop to second place. The next day, the teams are tied 3-3. It's the top of the 10th. Killebrew is at bat.
Eulander trying to get a big lead at second, and Carew, with Cater playing behind him, is getting a sizable lead at first. Krause goes into the stretch. In comes the pitch. There's a drive deep to left field. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that one is a fair ball home run. Just inside the foul pole. Harmon Killebrew unloads a blast into the seats, and the Twins go up by 3 runs in the 10th inning, and that is exactly what they needed.
In game number 3, it's Oakland 7, the Twins 3. The Twins must win the final game to remain in a tie with the Athletics. It's another overtime battle. The top of the 13th. Jim Perry at the plate with runners on first and third with 1 out.
Fingers goes to the belt. In comes the pitch. Squeezes on the bunt to third, and it's going to score a run. Bando has to make his throw to first. Perry is out at first, and the run comes home as a suicide squeeze was put on by Billy Martin. And Perry bunted the ball to the right of the mound. Bando had to field it, but Oliva had a big jump down from third, and Tony scores the lead run in the 13th inning, and the Twins go ahead 4-3.
So Perry, who had started the previous day, came back to win the game in relief, his 6th of the season. Through the next week of their road trip, the Twins remained tied for first with the Athletics. Then it was back home for a series with Oakland, and the Twins were to bombard the A's with a devastating attack. On July 4th, the fireworks started in the very first inning.
Runner at third, Eulander. Catfish Hunter goes into the stretch. The infield back. In comes the pitch. Curve hit high into the air into right center field. Way back there. Jackson to the wall. It is off the screen in deep right center. Coming in to score is Eulander, and Oliva goes to second with a double, and the Twins lead 1-0.
The bombardment continued on July 5th.
Here's the pitch to Harmon. Swung on. There it goes. It's way back there, and it is a home run. The Twins lead 4-1.
And still on July 6th.
The stretch and the pitch. Swung on. There's a high fly ball into left field. It's carrying deep. Going. It's gone. A home run. And the Twins lead 7-6.
Twins dugout is out clapping and cheering.
towering drive into the left field seats, scoring Oliva. The Twins have 5 runs in and now lead 7-6.
When the smoke had cleared, the Twins had swept the 3-game series with a 31-run assault. They had vaulted into a 3-game lead, which they never would relinquish. One of the Twins' rookies, Charlie Manuel, contributed a key pinch hit against Kansas City on July 7th.
Into the windup, Mo Drabowski. Down comes the pitcher's a bouncing ball to Harrison. It goes into right field. He couldn't reach it. In to score is Uhlaender. Behind him is Oliva, and the Twins go ahead. There was a bouncing ball that Harrison made a backhanded stab attempt at, and the ball jumped over the glove. He never did touch it. It went on into right field. He just simply couldn't quite reach it. And Manuel comes up with a pinch hit single to bring 2 runners home and put the Twins ahead 6-5.
In the same game, rookie Dick Woodson nails down the victory with a great relief effort.
Twins came back to go into the lead in the 8th. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It's on the way, and it's strike 3 call, and Foy is called out on strikes, and Woodson fans his side of the 9th inning.
How about
And
that?
the Twins have come from behind to win a wild one.
Rich Reese had his finest year and one of his best days against Seattle July 12th.
Now to the stretch. The runner's ready. There they go. Here's the pitcher's a drive into right field. A base hit for Reese. Perry is in to score. Oliva's right behind him. Killebrew is going to the third. The throw comes to the plate. It's cut off by Mincher. And Reese delivers again. He has knocked in all 3 runs now.
July 13th, the Twins increased their Western Division lead to 4.5 games with a doubleheader victory over the Seattle Pilots. The Twins had to overcome a 4-run deficit in the last 2 innings of the second game, but they managed to win it at their last time at bat.
Segui goes into the stretch. Here's his pitch. Swinging a ground ball, and it is into right, a base hit. Tovar scores, and the Twins win 5-4 to sweep the doubleheader.
Holy cow, who'd have thought this? Once again, the good old last time at bat proved victorious for the Twins on July 14th. It's the bottom of the 13th against Chicago. Leo Cardenas is the batter.
Oliva leading at third. Allison at first. Osinski has his sign. Here's the stretch. He looks to first, delivers the payoff pitch. Swung on, a drive to left center, a base hit. Oliva will come in with a winning run, and the Twins have done it again. The Twins beating the White Sox 4-3.
I don't believe it. Those amazing Twins. Ladies and gentlemen, sure, it's nice to see them win, but it's fantastic how they've been winning. By now, word had gotten around to watch speedsters Carew and Tovar, especially with Carew on third. But on July 16th, Rod was looking for a spot to steal home again.
3 on, 2 down, 2 runs in. Here comes Carew, the pitch, and it is not in time. The ball dropped by Pavletic, and Carew made it.
Well, that ties the world record. They're applauding him on the bench, ladies and gentlemen. Walking up and down, clapping their hands, clapping him. No one expected him to try it. Young Nyman evidently wasn't thinking of his record, his reputation, and wound up.
Carew has set the all-time record for the American League, surpassing Ty Cobb's mark and his own. Well, he had tied Cobb, of course, with his 6th. Now his 7th, Ty's Reeser.